Thank you. For the record, Arnie Roblan, representative from District 9, which is Coos Bay to Florence, which is the starting part. Actually, it starts, if you go all the way to the end of the line, in Representative Krieger's district, so it was good that he was first in Coquille. And then moves through Coos Bay and on. And, you know, the legislature has been extremely helpful over the last few years in helping us obtain this line. And now we're about ready to operate. And to do that and to do it effectively, this bill is we hope, the last part of that. I want to also commend, I don't know if Representative Krieger mentioned it, but Susan Morgan, a previous legislator here, began a group called the Southern Oregon Transportation Work Group, of which both of us were members. And as they were working on this, on all the projects for the Southwest Oregon, from the California border basically up to Eugene, over and over again, the Port of Coos Bay and this railroad became #1 priorities for that group. And we have appreciated the support of all of the legislators and the people in that corridor as well because of the economic development. This is a jobs bill, simply. It is allowing us to run the rail that we have now, are getting in position to be able to actually move it up to a faster class railroad, which means that we can actually move the products that are coming. We have a new business in Coos Bay which will be sending commercial grade sand for foundries across the country. We need to finish that up by having this bill passed, and I appreciate Representative Krieger and all of the others. If you look at the people on the list who are co-sponsors of this bill, they're all the representatives that are on the line. So I think it's one of those things we all understand the need for, and I thank you for your opportunity to speak to you, and we both stand ready to answer any questions you might have.
Questions for this panel? Yes, Professor Whitener.
I look for the opportunity to support my speaker anytime I get the chance to, and I thank you for bringing this bill to us.
Well, thank you.
Mr. Speaker, he is learning, isn't he?
Yeah, he is, slowly. Yeah, no, I'm kidding.
Further questions? Yes, Coach.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I think this is a fairly simple question, just bears out my relative ignorance on the subject, but it looks like in reading the bill, it's just making more specific that it's the Port of Coos Bay as opposed to the port. Could you speak to that?
Yeah, and we have some other experts here, and I'll give it my best shot. The issue is that ports have jurisdictions for their port districts, and this will go through multiple port districts to get to Eugene. The port already owns the line, but to operate it, it needs to have clarification that it can operate the line. That's my simplest way of putting that. So this actually allows them to operate the line, its full length, through other port districts.
Thank you.
Further questions?